The Viking Age, Raiders, Traders, and the Northmen's Saga, Expanded Edition. Hey everyone, and welcome back. 1,200 years ago, a storm erupted from the cold, misty waters of the North Sea. These were the Vikings. And their story isn't just one of blood and axes. It's the story of a complex, artistic, and restless people who shaped the entire course of the medieval world forever. They left behind legends of sheer violence and sagas of incredible exploration. Archaeological digs, like those uncovering the magnificent grave ships, such as the famous Oseberg ship, proved they weren't just brutes, they were people with a sophisticated, artful culture. The roots of the fury and daily culture. Before they were raiders, the Vikings were just farmers, organized into strong family clans under powerful local chiefs known as jarls. Life in Scandinavia was incredibly harsh, and a growing population meant continuous, brutal feuds over the best, most fertile land. To survive, they needed more wealth, and the sea offered the way to get it. More on their culture and way of life. Law and order. Their society was ruled by law, established in public assemblies called the Thing, where all free men could gather to settle disputes and make laws, a surprisingly democratic system. Women's rights. Unlike many contemporary European societies, Viking women held significant rights. They could own property, inherit wealth, initiate divorce, and run the family farm when the men were away raiding or trading. Hygiene. Contrary to the dirty barbarian stereotype, the Vikings were known for their exceptional personal hygiene. They bathed regularly, often weekly, used combs, ear spoons, and even tweezers, and were considered quite clean compared to the people they encountered in other parts of Europe. The ship, the key to conquest. The key to everything was the invention of the Viking Longship. These were masterpieces of naval architecture. They were seaworthy enough to cross oceans but had such a shallow draft that they could sneak right up shallow rivers, deep into the heart of Europe. They also had wider, slower ships called gnars that were solely for hauling trade goods across their vast network. The terror begins. The world changed forever in June 793 AD. The first major sea raid struck the monks of Lindisfarne, one of the holiest places in the British Isles. The Vikings hit like a lightning storm, killing the monks and carrying off treasures, especially silver. Raids escalated as word of Europe's incredible wealth spread. In 845 AD, the infamous leader Ragnar Lodbrok sailed 120 ships right up the Seine to Paris. The French king, Charles the Bold, paid a colossal ransom of nearly 6 tons of silver and gold just to make them leave. Settlers, traders, and brave explorers. The nature of the raids changed when a massive force known as the Great Heathen Army arrived in England, 865 AD. Not